Mrs. Van de Kamp, thank you for coming on such short notice.
Mr. Williams had a room filled with unsavory items.
Just so you're aware, the Daily Tribune is starting to sniff around this story. The editor's a good friend of mine. I'm pretty sure I can quash it, but you might want to tell your family what's going on, just in case.
The return of the prodigal son.
Police seek help in identifying the mystery vagrant.
What the hell's this?
It's the ball gag. I thought you wanted it.
He's a half-wit, Jerry.
Well, the detective seems to think he was trying to get your father out of the way so he could marry me. Please use your coaster. That's gonna leave a ring.
You brought that psycho into our house. You sat him down on our table. Just how fair do you expect me to be?
I'm not trying to minimize my part in this. Believe me, I hate myself for what's happened.
That was just the heat of the moment. And once you get to know me, you'll understand that I am not the kind of person who could ever resort to blackmail.
Well, I wish you'd made that clear in the hospital. Well, I got a lunch hour to kill.
I wanted to have a relationship with you. None of this means anything to you.
What the hell did you do with my husband? Please restrain yourself, Gabrielle. You're in a house of God. There are going to be people dying in this church if you don't wipe that patronizing look off your face. She may wear a habit and the beads, but at the end of the day, she is still a woman, just like me.
Solicitation? You were arrested for solicitation?
It was entrapment. I'm the victim here.
Addison, you just got caught paying for sex. Now is not the time to wrap yourself in the flag.
Don't give me that look. It wasn't my fault. You know, they have these ads. They pop up on the screen and they ask if you want to have a hot date. And it gets a fellow worked up. She's a 68-year-old woman. That bell stopped ringing for me years ago.
Oh my God.
Don't take this the wrong way, but are you dim?
We had to scale back our relief efforts this year, even had to cut a few of the aid workers from the trip.
Have some time to yourself, relax, unwind.
I don't need to unwind. I couldn't settle for being a good mother. I want to be a great one.
Yep, looks like Carol's penmanship.
Well, now you're gonna have to tell her the truth.
Oh, no, I'd catch holy hell.
I should probably send a thank you letter to my parole officer. He's being a real mensch about this.
I may be a Catholic, but I am so not above slapping a nun.
You could stand up to Fran.
She decided this flight would have to be grounded.
Why don't you guys go down to the lobby, talk it out over some coffee?
On the whole, our patients are generally unresponsive, so I hope you don't expect a lot of clapping.
His death was on his terms. That's not justice.
He didn't die on his terms, Andrew.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. I want to give my son a shot at a normal life.
Now, see, this is where you and I don't see eye to eye.
Boy, Sister Mary's done a number on you.
It's not the same.
No, it's better. Because you can do it in the comfort of your own car.
Heard you ran into my wife.
So you are hereby released of any further obligation to be my dad.
I put out fires, I got kittens out of trees, the whole 9 yards. I had to spend some time working on my marriage. When that's all sorted out, maybe we could continue with catching up.
The prodigal son who returns home to the father who forgives him.